Hey, so blessed. I just wanted to chime in on your video, Addicted to Porn. I just wanted to tell you that I totally agree with everything that you had to say. So I merely just want to chime in, not to try to up your one, but I just thought this was so sad. But I'm listening. I kind of wanted to interject into certain little things that you said.
Well, first of all, I guess I should have said, maybe try to tackle one question at a time.
Okay.
This person says that, first of all,
your video said that
the
girl has some loss. Her dad died at 10. Her stepfather also died about 2 months ago.
She's home alone often.
Home alone often. So I wanted to stop right there. Home alone often. That's a recipe for disaster right there, all by itself. And it can be anything. I've always said this, I still believe it, that you let a boy have too much idle time and nothing to do, no extracurricular activities, no job, and he becomes a nuisance or a menace to society. His mind gets too idle, and then he gets into stealing, robbing, I think a lot of promiscuity, even into drugs, easily influenced, I think more easily influenced into selling drugs and stuff like that. And the girls who have too much time on their hands, they normally go to sex of some sort. I think their world becomes saturated with sex. So if it's not sex with girl or boy, then I guess in this case it's sex by herself. And truth be told, sex is a wonderful thing. So her stimulating herself or even others is something that is pleasurable. So let's not forget that part. However, I truly think she's trying to fill a desperate void. And I totally agree with you, Dee, when you said that maybe she needs to seek out some type of counseling. But I also feel kind of from the flip side, it's like, don't get me wrong, I totally agree with what you said, and I more so agree with the fact that I wish we could speak to her mom. In fact, I hope that maybe she can show her mom your response. That would be beautiful, because I think maybe the mom is hurting too. I don't know these people, and of course you know when you don't know them, but I think all too often, sometimes when we are truly dealing with our own pains and angst, we sometimes forget the bigger picture. So maybe the mom is forgetting the whole bigger picture. Not only that, I don't know what the normal relationship is between this young lady and her mom, and for whatever reason, I don't know if you put it in the sidebar or anything, but you didn't mention her age. So I don't know how old she is. So maybe she's in an age where her mom feels like the hugs and the kisses and stuff, oh, get over yourself. She might even kind of feel like maybe this young lady is acting like a big baby. I think sometimes, especially I think maybe after divorce or when they're trying to get back into a dating scene of sorts, I think sometimes maybe people feel like, okay, well, it's time for me to live my life. I've raised you or whatever. Or maybe she feels like she's raised her to a point where she should be a little bit more self-sufficient. Maybe she shouldn't have to be babied. Maybe because some people feel like the extra hugging and kissing and all of that is babying them. So maybe it's this young lady's approach to her mom. I don't have all the answers either, of course, but I truly know that kids never outgrow their hugs and their kisses. From you know ourselves how we are elated to see each other. We hug or kiss or whatever, and we never outgrow our hug and kiss from Dad. You know what I'm saying? And I look forward to it when I see Dad. It's my daddy, you know, hug, kiss. And so, and I'm 41, and I look forward to my hug and kiss from my daddy. You know, and my mama's too, but mama's just not as huggy kissy. But maybe the young lady is really just wanting to, like you say, hug on her mom and kiss on her mom, and you know, and maybe mama's not feeling it all the time. But sometimes you gotta fake the funk, mom. Sometimes you just gotta, I mean, maybe your heart's not really in it, but sometimes when a kid comes to you for that hug and that cuddle, it's really saying, I need you. I need you. And whatever that underlying need is, sometimes we gotta be able to be in tune with that. You know, just the other day, I'm sitting on the bed, and I'm kind of sitting in the middle of the bed. My oldest daughter was behind me, and my baby girl, she was in a cuddle mood, and she's not really a cuddler, but she was in such a cuddle mood that she sat in front of me, you know, and slid her arm up and around me, and she wanted to just nestle in close. And I welcomed that. She's, like I said, she's not normally a cuddler, but I enjoyed that she wanted to be close to me. I just enjoyed that she wanted that closeness. So I responded, and I gave it back. Sometimes when you just constantly get pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed away, you get pushed into something else. And so, I agree with everything you say, Sister Bliss, but when you're telling her to get into sports and all of these different things that she should maybe get into, you got to have support for that. If she's not feeling the support of her mom right now, she's not going to feel the support. You know,